we all parent differently, which is get ready to go right into my next topic.
What would that be, Branson?
My next topic is going to be for parents with children of the dating age.
Oh, thank God.
But
ain't no but
coming
nothing.
into this.
I got time, son.
You say you think it's gonna go by so fast.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it ain't.
I remember when my first nephew got here, and me and him would be up here watching movies. We'd be up here watching movies and stuff like that. Now the nigga 9. Now they 10. Now.
I'm about to say, which one?
Look, those 10 years have flown by so fast. He's 10. How long does he think before dating starts?
He probably already, man, they already talking about girls. They ain't dating.
So,
mine is dating.
She's got to date her.
He's a teenager, too. Exactly.
I let them go out. He goes to their house. You know what I'm saying? We all go out to the mall and stuff together. They go places by themselves. They're trusted. You know, and it's one of them situations where it's hard for me. It's hard as hell to see my son, you know, with a girlfriend, you know, but you gotta let him grow up because I was sheltered. And I know how them sheltered children are.
A lot of us were sheltered. We have a guest joining us, ladies and gentlemen. But a lot of us were sheltered. I think our parents protected us growing up. They protected us from a lot of things that were going on in the world that we probably should have known about. They might have should have gave us some heads up on some of the things that were going on in the world.
We should have had a little more freedom and we would have learned a little better.
You know, I think but like I said, we can't blame our parents because that's how you think their parents were.
That's how they were.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so now it's our job, and as parents, this generation, and what I'm getting ready to say, a lot of people get ready to be like, yo, this nigga tripping and stuff like that. But you got to be your kid's friend. You have to, especially as crazy as this sounds. You have to be their friend.
But it has to be a balance.
It does.
It has to be a balance. You still have to be a parent, but you still want your child to tell you any and everything.
And that's why. Go ahead.
What's on the table?
Words have meaning.
Okay, so let's not start this nonsense. And I totally agree with what y'all saying, but when you're saying you gotta be a friend too, not just a parent, what the fuck do you think being a parent is? That goes into being a parent. You're not about to just sit here and try and oh, word? You're gonna dissect. Okay, so let me make sure I'm understanding this. You brought something into this world. You're raising it. But now it's a problem. How you're missing me because there's a disconnect to where it's about to happen. I don't like this.
Okay, what I'm saying is this: you're saying or you said one of y'all two said you want your child to come to you with any and everything.
My son come to me any everything because he feels like his mom is his best friend.
And you of all people know what I'm getting ready to say. See, with my parents, they weren't my friends. They clarified that early on. They got that out the way early.
And you handle stuff too
in our relationship.
Upfront with them either.
That's what I'm getting at. Now, I say we have to kind of toe this line because now, especially in these days, I want my kids getting all the information from me. I don't want you getting it from your best friend. I don't want you getting it, and I want you to be able to tell me everything.
That's why it's called being a parent. See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you're relaying it to how mom and dad were. That's not how I parent. I can see what you're saying. So I'm along the lines of, nigga, I ain't your friend. I'm your dad. Like, I tell them that all the time. But at the same time, it's like, look, anything you need to know, or if you have any questions, I need to know everything first. Because if something happens, I need to know as much.
I can protect
you know what I mean? And that's it. But but that's what I'm saying. I'm not about to say, nah, don't worry about me being your dad. Don't worry about me being your dad. I'm going to be your friend right now. So you can say anything and I'm still your dad, yo. But I'm that type of dad. I'm the asshole, but I'm still the coolest asshole you would ever know.
And what I'm trying to come across to you is you want your kids to tell you everything. Everything. And you have to walk that fine line to get everything. In a way, it's almost like I have to earn your trust so you can tell me everything. That's almost where it is. I have to earn my child's trust to be able to be like, look, Dad, fucked up. And I need, and be able to go into the whole spill, not being able to cut out, because I know plenty of times growing up as a kid, and I'm left with having to tell one of my parents, which is going to be my mom. I'm not telling my dad nothing, because that's just how my dad was. My dad wasn't about that bullshit.
That's normally the case.
And I'm not either.
Go, especially the guys, the boys. You know what I'm saying? They'll go to mom before they go to dad. That's just how it goes.
That's just nature, though. That's the balance of nature.
They'll come to mom and tell mom everything before they go to dad. But some little girls will go to their dad before they go to their mom.
I want to change that. I want my kids, all of them, boys and girls, to be able to come to me first. That's what type of relationship I want with my children. I want them to be able to come to me first. Yes, I know you have to occasionally rule with an iron fist, but occasionally you have to do some other things. You're a jack of many trades as a parent. You have to wear different hats. And I believe that my upbringing was, as you know, it was kind of stern. It was a little...
Kinda?
Look.
Nigga. I wasn't even in the military, nigga.
Look,
sheesh.
I always talk my parents up, regardless of what, because that's just what they knew, and they did the best that they knew. That's why this week when I told everybody, my mom told me she was proud of me, and it was a very huge accomplishment, because I've heard from my parents many a times, we're very disappointed in you. Like I've heard, I've heard we're disappointed in you. So to finally, or to hear.
But that's, you can't just throw them out there like that, nigga. Why?
Oh no, because I was doing stuff.
So let's not do that, nigga. Like you ain't just about, nigga, I'm just disappointed. No, nigga, don't do that.
I'm not going to throw them others, like, that's, but, it is worth earning that stuff. And now, sometimes I wish I had done things a little bit differently. I was definitely a rebel without a cause in my day. As you know, we both were. You might have been more than me, but it is, I want to change that. That's what I want to change with my kids. Now I have that relationship with my parents that I should have had when I was 8, when I was younger. I'm 40 now, cultivating this beautiful relationship with my parents.
I mean, if you gonna put it out there, nigga, that's your fault. Like, you took off years from, and
it turned it. But what I'm saying is,
even when I was out there rebelling and all that, nigga, that's still my parent. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, no matter who I'm rolling with, shout out to my LLP, you know what I mean? But no matter who I'm rolling with and where I'm at, regardless, no matter what trouble I'm in, I know I could just, no matter what my scenario or situation is, phone call away, nigga. I'm going to get in, even if I'm going to get in trouble, whatever, nigga, I know that phone call is right there with no issue whatsoever.
And to clear my parents' name, call them anytime. Like, however bad last people you want to call, but they're going to get this call anyway. So it is what it is. But if your father wasn't so military.
Nigga, I blame it on the Army, nigga.
Look, if your father wasn't so military, our relationship might have been a little different. But, I respect him probably even more now because I know what it took for him to get through the military, especially certain points of going off to war and stuff like that. Like, you understand the story more as you get older. So I understood how it was. But I'm just saying that would have changed our relationship to a point. You see what I'm saying? Because then I might have felt a little bit more comfortable going to dad, as in I'm always going to mom. I'm always going to mom. Even if he's there. I'll wait till she get home. It's not even a big deal.
That's nature though, because my baby the same way. He'll come to his mom before he go to his dad.
Yeah, I mean, most boys are mama's boys. Yeah. And there's nothing, that's just what it is.
But am I wrong for, like I say, trying to change that? Because I want...
Trying to change nature?
No, I don't want to... I want my boys to be able to come talk to me.
It's going to be harder for your girls to come to their daddy and talk about certain things. Regardless of how you try to change it. It's going to be harder for, girls to be like, Daddy,
With the manipulative around your finger, daddy. You know what I mean? Like, that's all, like, you gotta think about when you're talking about children, bruh. Like, I know mine personally, like they already come to me for everything, but I know if they're trying to actually manipulate something or try and get over, they're not coming to me.
Yeah, but
they're not coming to me
you're
first.
saying right now they're coming to, because that's
But I'm just saying children in general.
You know this game evolves.
They got homies on the block they talk to with all their little
in the next 3
and they would say they rapper music and all that shit. They got homies on the block they would listen to, and I was like, dude, you rather listen to them and come in the house and sound ignorant and stupid, or would you rather be out there on the block, educating your older homies who obviously don't know nothing? Now you can listen to them and come back in here and sound stupid, when we ask you what type of day you had, or if you have questions, the same questions you ask them, if you really want to know so you don't sound ignorant and stupid like your homies do outside, holler at me or holler at your mom. And they know they can holler at me. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, I am father first, nigga. Like, I'm your dad. But at the same time, there's nothing or no way that I will push you away where I can't, you don't want to give me any information or tell me something. Like, that wouldn't make sense. It just wouldn't make sense. And that's what I'm saying. When you wear a parent, that word in itself, that you wear so many hats. You wear a lot of hats just by being a parent, nigga. Word is born. Well, that's my take on it.
Oh, you do. You most definitely do. And like I said, I just want to put it where all my kids want to come to me. Not just my daughter or not just my sons. I want all of them to be able to feel like I've earned enough. Even how crazy it sounds for a parent to be like, I earned their trust enough to be like, Dad, this is what it is. And that's what I'm shooting for. What we got?
That's probably why my mouth always got me in trouble. You see, nigga, all right. My daughter is 14. I'm not ready. You're right. Honey. We all do parent differently. I have 2 daughters dating age and an 11-year-old son. It's different. It's hard, Kelly. Your children have to be comfortable talking to you, and Kelly is right. There definitely needs to be balance. There, I know what you meant. My mom was my friend, but not one of my little friends. There is a difference. I'm telling you. You do have to be their friend. That's why my girls come to me in a way that their own friends say, "Oh my God, you talked to your mom about that?" It's uncomfortable for me at times, but I do take it in and give them the proper advice.
This is where we're going.
You're right. Coolest ass. Nigga, you know. Sorry, Budha. Nigga, quit calling during the damn show. Yep. It's like, yep, don't tell Rock shit.
Anybody who don't know my dad's nickname is Rock, Rock is my dad. Anybody who grew up with us has a story, has a Rock story.
Everybody know Rock.
Anybody who grew up
about Rock.
Rocky with us has a Rock
Lord
story, and it's a
doozy.
He had me scared.
He scared me. What?
He had me scared. It's one of those stories. I promise you, because that's just how my dad was.
He made me feel uncomfortable.
I was really uncomfortable.
Yes, me and my mom have a friendship. However, she not the one I'm calling says, "What's up, bitch?" Very proud. Kids go to whoever they can get over on. The boys already know which parent's more likely to say yes to what. My son told me at 10 years old that he had a dragon in his pants. All I could say was, "Okay, son, have a good time with that." Told his mom, and she freaked out. Dads are cool. That's what I'm telling you, Like, we see things entirely different. Dude, I'm dealing with these polyps. I got this polyp issue. Wifey, "Oh, that's disgusting, man." I'm like, "Oh my God, I done blew one of these things out." Yo, "Hey, Hill boys, come check this thing out. You want to see this polyp?" "Yeah, Dad, let me see it." "Ew, that's disgusting. That came out your nose? Word?" You know what I mean? But they love it, though. Hey, whatever, man.
I can see it, too.
We did a lot of BS. Hey, don't drag me in that, nigga. Don't say we.
Somebody,
Toe. We did a lot of BS.
Incriminating
people on the book. I really told my mom anything as a kid, and I didn't like it. But because because she was raised that children were seen and not heard. I encourage my kids to come to me, but they know not to play with me. Exactly. It has to be a balance. That's my point. It's still going to be a balance, but you're wearing all those hats still. My children are older and they have always felt comfortable talking to me about anything. I love our relationships. Nigga, you're 45. Go home, nigga. Facts. Some parents are better parents of adults than children. I caught that too. What do y'all look? Don't follow him up. That's the last nigga you want. Don't follow him up. My girls are 21 and 23, so I love that they know they can trust me, share whatever, and I just accept them. I'll never stop parenting, but their peers are not that open with their parents. Exactly. And you don't want to be that parent who don't know shit.
Yeah. Look, and you don't want to be the parent of the kids who run around getting that dummy information from,
I'm telling you, man, his homies on the block.
Don't know nothing.
And, they'll come in, wife, she has a way of wording. And, that's the thing. And that's why I'm always like, there has to be a balance, yo. Like, if it's all me, yeah, I'll probably be the, oh, fuck that. I ain't telling him shit. But it's the balance. Because it's like, all right, you're going to get what you need from her, but you're going to get what you need from me as well. And it's going to be that balance. Like, I'm going to be a little more direct and blunt with it. I'm not really good at sugarcoating, Mr. Salesman. I'm the ground and pounder.
Look, I'm a sailor.
You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna give it to him more so straightforward. I'm gonna try and water it down slightly, but I'm giving it to him straightforward though. Me too. Go to mom. Yo, Rob, this is Che.
Oh, shout out Che. Che, the one who did my logo. One of my young boys.
What up, youngin?
One of my young boys. Like,
we waiting on you to finish it, though.
Shout out to all my young boys.
We waiting on you to finish it. He throwing you under the bus, but we waiting on you to finish it, girl.
Look, to be honest, and not because I'm going to go back in the topic, but my young boys be the ones who be putting me on about stocks and stuff like that. Like, they know what's going on.
Hey,
Those are the ones that know what's going on. They kids are so much smarter than we ever were growing up. Like,
if they utilize the technology properly, they can be.
Yes, and that little group, they got their things together. They do.
I would definitely ask my mom first. I would definitely ask my mom first. For me, it depended on what I wanted. That's what I'm saying. They're going to go to whoever they can manipulate. They ain't manipulating shit over here. Okay, but my kids are not manipulative. My ex is ridiculous about that's not appropriate. They just don't confide in him the way they do me.
Oh, God.
We had Rock and Duffy, nigga. Old school. Fucking
man, I don't think
they don't understand. Oh man,
nobody understands what it was like growing up in the Met, especially because Duff wasn't he a cop?
Duffy was the cop, bro.
Duff was the cop. Rock was the sergeant,
the drill sergeant at that,
like,
oh my god,
oh my gosh, man.
Rock got me straight on many occasions, and I was just company. You know what to expect when you walk through them doors. Me too. Who is this Tomas boy?
Especially if Rock was home. If Rock was home, I'll wait. Just meet me. I'll wait outside. I'm not even going to fuck with him.
We didn't need that story. Yep. Shout out to the young niggas. Yo, Toe is crazy.
He is. So what I wanted to talk about really was we were talking about our kids' dating age and stuff like that, but sex. Our kids and sex. Are you able to process it? You have I have the oldest, but he just don't answer the phone when I call him. But since yours is like
I'm maybe 15.
Okay. Are you ready?
No. I'm not ready, but I'm ready. I don't want, because you don't want your baby. That's my only child. I'm not ready for it to grow up. I'm not ready for that to happen.
Are you preaching abstinence? Is that what you're going with?
Well, actually, child development fucked him up. So he don't want to have no sex. But I talked to him about that stuff before all of that. You know what I'm saying? But now that he's in high school and they're going through stages of pregnancy and, you know what I'm saying, trimesters and how babies are born, and he don't want no parts of that right now. He ain't thinking about that.
Oh, you meant sex ed, like,
yeah, but I still tell him, Jaden, it's going to happen one day. You know what I'm saying, baby? It's going to happen one day. Just let your mama know when you're ready to go get condoms. He be like, Mom, please, I'm not ready. You know, he really like, Mom, I'm not. Okay, but when you do, just know you can come to your mama, because I can't stop you from doing it. You know, if I stop trying to stop you, you can go do it anyway. So when you do it, I want to make sure you're as safe as you possibly can be.
And that's what I'm telling you is the difference, nigga. You're wearing these hats. And that's what I'm telling you. You're not going to be able to stop kids from doing shit anyway, unless you just got them under lock and key. That's the only way that's going to happen.
You can't even stop them under lock and key.
No, yes, you can. You take away all the technology.
Take away from everything. They can't do nothing. That's jail to them.
But that's the only way you're going to stop it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, unless that's your route that you plan on taking, nigga, here go this hat. What hat you going to put on today, Mr. Parent? You see what I'm saying? Like,
I'm ready, but I'm not. I'll never be ready for that, because that's my one and only child, my one and only son. So I would never be ready to see. I wasn't ready for him to have a girlfriend. I cried for a week. You know what I'm saying? I cried because I called and he wouldn't answer the phone for me because he was talking to his girlfriend, and he always answers the phone with his mama. But, you know what I'm saying? But it be like that when you have a, you know what I'm saying? That's my only boy, y'all. Leave me alone. But I'm not ready for it, but I'm ready for it. I prepare myself for it because it's going to happen. You know, I remember I had to sneak around. I wasn't able to, you know what I'm saying, do things. I wasn't able to go out and hang with my friends. I wasn't able to do all of that. So I snuck around and did it.
Like, I did, like, when I started having sex when I was younger, I was any and everywhere. Any and everywhere. And then I had the van too, so I had like a, Mom, go to bed. I had like a mobile, a mobile hotel and stuff. I mean, but, you 17, 18. And so, and then I couldn't go tell my parents, like, I'm having sex. I couldn't be like, yeah, I'm out here doing the dog. I just couldn't, and somehow, as crazy as it sounds, I want to be ready for when my kids are ready to be like, Dad, this is what I'm thinking about doing. I want to prepare myself. How crazy it might sound, how all this stuff, I want to prepare myself for this moment because we all know it's coming. Yeah. And I don't want to find out the wrong way.
I'm gonna tell you a quick story, yo. And
it had something to do with me?
No.
That
had something to do with your dad, though.
That nigga crazy.
That nigga crazy.
That nigga crazy.
And so this is why, like you're saying, this is different because I am not him. I'm not him. Like, that's not how we get down. But I still remember this nigga had found a condom in my pocket. Like, this is when, like you're saying, this the Met, nigga. And so, like, you're not gonna be able to stop nobody from doing nothing. He thought he was going to embarrass me. Yo, nigga, you got condoms? Oh, you out here fucking now, huh? Oh, you out here fucking slinging your dick to these little girls, huh? Go put it on. Like,
what? Yeah.
Nigga, yo, and that's what I'm saying. This nigga tried to embarrass me about it. Like, nigga, that's not how this works. Go put it on. Nigga wasted a condom. Brought the shit back out. And nigga, what are you doing with this? Like, nigga, you just told me to go put it on. Now I brought it back out. What you want to do with it, nigga? Like, I don't, like, bro, nigga, nigga, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's all about how you go about doing it, yo. Everybody has their way of doing it. That's all I'm saying.
But like I say, and like we're saying, because look, I love rock. I love rock to death. I love rock to death. Like, that's my man, $100,000. Like, I love my father.
You remember your first time trying to get it together?
Mm-hmm. You want to give the story? Yes. Yay! Dub has a story. Yay!
What are we talking? Like the first time?
The first time.
It was with a hoe.
I'm not surprised.
I've been waiting for you to open your mouth. Go ahead,
Go ahead.
I've been waiting for you to open your mouth.
That must be before the 40s.
It was a hoe. I mean, I wish I had these wonderful tales, but it was easy pussy. You know.
First time, let me try this.
Yeah, let me
what
just
talk about.
Okay. It wasn't memorable.
How did you tell your parents about
No.
the first? That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's almost like.
I don't think dudes tell their parents when they're out here smashing. Like, I think
not until we're adults.
I think the assumption is, and maybe that's why I got grounded. I never got to go. Like, I think the assumption if you go to prom, you're smashing.
I don't think
that's what it's supposed to be.
But you remember, I was invited to prom my freshman year, my sophomore year, and I was on restriction for the other 2 years. So I remember these things. But I remember I got invited freshman year by a junior, then sophomore year by a junior, but they would not let me go. And I wonder if that was the reason behind, because there was no real reason behind it.
How not letting you go.
You're not going. Like, niggas at a high school. I go to fucking high school.
I mean, like, I think when mom, like, I don't know when they had an assumption of, I was getting any, but when whatchamacallit came, and we do know names and stuff like that, but when whatchamacallit said that she was pregnant, that pretty much sealed like, oh yeah, he's out here doing these things in these streets and stuff. I'll never forget that conversation.
Swinging down lane.
Oh my gosh. And it's almost like you said, like, it was almost embarrassing to have sex. Like, that's how they made you feel back.
So let them tell it.
Like, like and
that's why I stayed in trouble, because they asked me and I told them, yeah, I did it.
But my first time was trash. Complete and utter trash.
Yes.
The worst. Like, made me not want to do it anymore for a while, because that's just how bad it was.
Who knocks it out on the first time?
It wasn't me for sure.
I know I did.
I definitely didn't knock it out
my
the first
couple
time.
times turned me into a lesbian, so I was too over it then.
I don't think anybody had a great first experience. Well, at least the dude.
Like, my first experience was the absolute worst. And if I say anything, I'll really incriminate myself. So I can't say.
You done did that already?
Because I want to say
years has gone by.
Because I want to say where it happened and all that stuff. It's like, it's just too much.
It's been expunged. It's been over 7 years.
It's too much. Look, I don't want some people to just faint on the spot if I say certain things.
What
and
was
then
it?
fall out.
Let me guess.
We don't want to know.
You don't.
We don't want to
It
know.
was a porta potty.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You just say that for the after party.
Look, you know what I'm saying? That's the freaky deaky. I got something for
No, we ain't gonna do that for the freaky. Just say that for the after party. So you gotta put that information out there.
But that's it's more about making your child feel, just knowing what's going on. It ain't even really about making you feel comfortable. It's just letting you know what's out here. For boys, they're going to be on you after you eventually and stuff like that. It's just the process of life. And are you lit already? You just walked in the door.
Bro, this shit was like the top of the head now.
Like, hey, I'm listening to you talk.
Y'all ain't been talking about shit, so
I just want my kids to get the correct advice, and I'll give it. Not yet. No sex. I'm not ready ever, Kelly, but that doesn't mean I won't give the correct advice. You're so right, Kelly. They can do it. I have always been able to talk to my kids about sex and any questions they may have. It made it easier to talk to my kids because my mother was very open and honest with us coming up.
Was it?
I mean, that might be. I was. And my mom definitely didn't talk.
Them niggas didn't talk about nothing.
My parents didn't talk about it.
Take your ass to sex ed class, nigga. Like, okay.
That's why I was always into porn. Like that.
And not even that. Like, do you know some of the
introduction
my
to sex?
My dad locked up one time over some crazy shit, recording stuff on the day going. Yeah, like it was wild. Like, oh my God, that was wild because he took it to work and all that.
Do you know the freakiest shit happens at high school in sex ed?
It does.
during class.
And you got to think now.
Damn.
I'll tell you.
My generation is like when they're just
We had portables, son.
they're just
Like,
basically breaking sex ed out. This is new.
Yeah,
like they're just this is new. Like now
This
it's
ain't
probably
that-
evolved.
this
you
ain't
know?
that Bible. I'm just here. You just hold yourself and save yourself, and you don't do anything.
Did
and-
I help my son with when it comes to that sex ed shit? Telling that shit.
They at home.
They tell you go through first trimester, second trimester. How
It is
big
the pregnancy.
baby
They ain't
is.
even talking about-
They're right. They talk about the intercourse, of course. How what you holding in your nutsack, what she got, and how when you insert it, where it goes, how it attached. You know what I'm saying?
Attached? God.
You know, embryo attached to the wall. Anyway. All of that stuff. It went every step, and my son was like, "Mama, I'm not ready." And then he had to watch the video.
No.
of the birth.
He watched the video. I'm not worried about my baby having sex right now. I'm not worried about that at all.
Boy,
I'm not.
They scared
But
about
when he do, I'll be ready for that too.
Like I said, when they were doing sex ed, when I took it, it was like they had just almost discovered.
They just discovered the curriculum.
This was the new class that they had brought out on us with sex ed, so it was already super uncomfortable, and niggas were cutting up.
Oh, we got jokes, son.
We are cutting a fool.
Like this, how y'all teaching us about sex, nigga? Word.
Okay.
Word.
Okay. Okay.
It was so PG-13 when they was teaching us in school. Now that shit is XXR.
I mean, but in a way, doesn't it? As crazy as it sounds, doesn't it have to be?
Yeah, you got to.
Today, like you need to put them on
they talk
game
about every
because you
sexual
be.
transmitted disease it was. You know what I'm saying? What it looks like, all of that stuff. You have to know that now because nowadays there's too much shit out there. You know what I'm saying? It's too much shit out there, and you got to teach him about that too. So, what they didn't tell him, I told him. So he's aware.